So, you know, the conclusion of this is, okay, how do I engage? How do you help me do this, right? Well, we have this thing called the RapidCare Fitness Assessment, and we try to make it as simple as possible in terms of we color code it, the way you see it on the screen from green to red. And we have a kind of a middle of the road objective risk assessment that if you give us a list of gear, we'll take it all and categorize it. And I'll show you that on the next slide. But really what we're trying to do is help you understand where we're going to be able to help you in your infrastructure by providing RapidCare on it, right? And depending on your risk tolerance, your use case, your, you know, where you are in the life cycle of the device, it can vary, right? In terms of your tolerance, in terms of, you know, what you're willing to tolerate as far as risk. You know, we have customers that, even though we tell them this is very poor on TPM because you're going to lose this, you're going to lose that, you're not being able to do this, you're not going to be able to get software updates and all this other stuff, and they say they don't care. They put it under maintenance. They say we're just going to eschew or forego the software updates, and we're just going to run this thing. We're going to get rid of it in a year, but we don't want to pay the high price of SmartNet on it, which is fine. That's a fair. That's, you know, that as long as the buyer understands the risk, we're happy with that, right? Because we do not want to expose you to risk, and that's what this whole RapidCare Fitness Assessment does. And the next slide is just all about shows you what one looks like. You know, we show you all the great ones, but, you know, generally speaking, most infrastructure lists are going to have, they're going to run the gamut from bright green to red. And the way in which we can do this for you is we just simply get us a list of your gear, you know, product list, serial number, current SLA, delivery location, and that can start off the process. And, you know, before you even see numbers on a price sheet or a quote, we like to do this so that we can focus in on the things that are going to be important for you, where you can have quick wins. A lot of times it's going to be, you know, you're going to, as an end user, you're going to have to do some internal selling because there's going to be people dead set against TPM. And really all the objections they're going to bring up are going to be all about risk, right? What's the technical risk that we incur by going TPM? And if you have this in your hand, that's going to help you, right, in terms of accomplish the goal. Hey, we want to reduce spend here. We want to extend life cycle. Here's the things that, you know, we worked with this provider. They gave us, you know, as objective as you know, as they could do a risk assessment on this. We've checked on a few of these things and we think they're right? And you'll notice on this RapidCare Fitness Assessment, we have the dates columns, right? Those are Cisco published dates. And you can go check those on us and verify them, right? Make sure that, you know, that we're accurate, you know, spot check a couple. And, you know, in this case, the end of software maintenance, that's typically what an end user is concerned about, is going to be the, you know, when do the software maintenance releases cease for this device? Cisco, you know, publishes all those dates. We keep track of every single one of them for every single product ID that they have. And then the last day of support is another, you know, key milestone that a lot of people use as a good risk gauge for them, right? Once that device passes, you can't put it under a Cisco SmartNet contract anymore, but you want to get 2 or 3 more years out of it. It's time for TPM on it, right? So that's what this document is all about. It's to really help you understand where we can put RapidCare into use in your environment. So.